the action. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a bootypest game, aka Budapest. We have 8 players in a free-for-all. I showed this recently on YouTube. It's sudden death. You need to lose both of your town centers. This seems extremely laggy right now. Just gonna get the overlay up here. But yeah, to win this game, you have to kill all enemy town centers. There's no alliances. There's resources everywhere, so it's quite an aggressive game mode. I'll start off by introducing the players. We have Wrath in the red playing as the Indians. We have Turks for Kezmexman. And teal, we have Mongols. Orange has Byzantines. Yellow has Malians. Green is playing as the Burmese. Purple is playing as the Aztecs. And then Mithridates, or gray, is playing as the Persians. With me, I have Dave. What are your thoughts?
I don't really have any at the moment. I'm just kind of looking around.
Okay, so the cool thing about this for a community game is that you don't need trade. If you're killing people and you're moving around, there's gold and stone
there's
everywhere.
Plenty of resources.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's everywhere. And you got the fish too, like
Mm-hmm.
this map's got everything.
Yeah. So I think it's good for community games because sometimes you'll have one player kill 3 or 4 but then run out of resources, and then the person who wasn't fighting all game will kill him off. That's not really going to happen here. The water element's fascinating for the eco, but also if you wanted to sneak any petards for snipes, I mean, you could have 200 population at full manga die if you wanted to, but if someone snipes your TCs, you're dead, so... But man, Dave, how hard is it to start with 2 TCs, sorry. It's so awkward.
Even for pro players, it's tough.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have different systems to deal with it. Like for me, I'll have 1 TC where I'm gathering food with more villagers than normal, and then the other TC will be like my wood and berries kind of TC.
Yeah.
And then I'll do like both boilers with 1, and then I'll do the other boilers with the other after that, just to kind of like keep it smooth, because you can try and be optimal in every single way with both TCs, but if you lose villagers along the way, or if you have a ridiculous amount of idle time, it's not really going to be that much better than just sacrificing that.
Yep. And you can
consistency.
Already... This is good for us as casters if we haven't seen a lot of the players to know like their skill level, because it's very difficult. Look at Wrath's Vil count. He is the highest rated player in this game. He's a 22. Now, it helps that he's Indians, actually. That's a great civ for this, because their Vils are cheaper. But you have Wrath, you have Kezmex, Gray, Green. They're looking pretty solid. Then Josie and Lotster and Legion are just a bit behind.
Man, I see someone in the chat saying, "Oh my God, it's Phil." Oh, jeez, how did we get to this point?
There's Philster fanboys, Dave.
Why did we do this?
Philster's like our little brother. That's how I see Philster. I hope that doesn't bother Philster. But like some of the guys who've been around the stream for a while, and we got to see them grow up with their skills. It's nice. Dave wasn't too pleased with the people who wanted him to become a legend after not killing someone. I think that might be part of it.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, did you see the resolution he plays on?
Yeah, I've watched his stream.
Well,
yeah.
I was just saying because he does fairly good considering the resolution. The resolution is very zoomed.
I wasn't trying to diminish the resurgence of O2 or the community you made up.
Yeah,
Not that I think you thought that,
stuff.
but I was just curious if the player
Anyways.
base would ever be larger than the
Man, look how good Wrath is compared to
really
everyone else.
sounding
This is how
proud.
you can tell. When you have 2 TCs, the differences amplify.
Yeah.
Big time. Like it's like that 250 times mod that you played earlier.
Yeah.
Like
Good point.
Once what's his face?
Infoboat, yep.
Got ahead by a little bit. It was just his score went up by leaps, like miles.
Yeah.
Compared to everyone else,
Yeah.
right? And Wrath is doing the same because he's up by 5 villagers on the next best person.
Yeah. It's and he seems to be doing everything right. Okay, that's going to be an awful dock if he docks there. but the fact that he's docking is an important element to this as well.
He's still got 4 shorefish. I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah. So I expect Wrath to be kind of the MBL of the previous Budapest game. If you guys haven't seen this, it's been out for a week, so basically MBL was on a map, this exact map. I killed everybody, and then someone gave him problems. But yeah, I like how Wrath's playing this currently. Also, he's right next to some of the other stronger players. You have Gray. Gray has lost a villager, but Gray's vill count and fish count is nice. And then you have Blue, so I think this southern side is going to be a huge area of focus for us, Dave.
So Mithridates, I think, is right behind Wrath. He's going up to Feudal Age as well, and he had fish beat him as well. Got 4.
Yep.
So even though he's behind in villagers, he's got a nice economy rolling, and it's interesting that they're right beside each other. We'll see how they interact here.
There's no way to form alliances, which means that strategies like castle drops could work. I see purple in the Dark Age on stone. Probably a bit early to go to stone because you can't use that in the Dark Age.
Wrath has
that's a good sign.
Gold.
Hmm.
That's a lot, man.
It is a lot. Maybe
sometimes,
camels and
sometimes
siege.
You misjudge, you know? Sometimes you kind of misjudge when you have 2 TCs.
Yeah, it's really confusing because you're going back and forth, back and forth. I think what happens is you forget that 1 TC is going to gold instead of, say, wood or something else.
My favorite is when you play this type of map with newer players on fast speed, and everything goes wrong. Everything, man.
I once saw a game where it took someone 10-minute game time till around now to realize there were 2 TCs.
Oh no!
Because they weren't using hotkeys or anything, so they're just looking at one part of the screen, and then they're like, "Oh, there's a second TC there with 4 idle villagers and a scout around it." That was funny. I mean,
so
funny
who's
for
gonna
me.
Be the first up to Castle Age. It's gonna be red. I mean, Castle Age is nice if you're going for rush. If you're going for boom, it doesn't really matter that much.
Well,
because what are you gonna do? Add an extra TC?
You can't, as far as I know, because it's sudden death.
Oh yeah, true. Sudden death. Okay.
Yeah. So, I guess you have the dock aspect for economy. You could always double dock, double down on the docks, and I think that we might see that from Wrath. I mean, his level of play here is very impressive. The speed at which he's done things and the eco balance is looking really good. People need to focus on him. Elsewhere, I just want to check on Gray, check on the neighbors here. Gray forgot to go to golds. Does have the food, just lacking the buildings. He's preoccupied with towering purple. And then
I think he put that defensively. He wants that gold, he wants that wood line. He doesn't want purple around there. I don't think he's going to trush even further in, right?
Yeah, it's possible. He's quite a few villagers on stone. But anyway, he's lacking the buildings. Oh, even building a tower there. That's weird.
He just wants to defend. But, I mean, he doesn't really have to be worried about purple. He's got to be worried about red.
Yep, he's defending on the wrong side.
And now red's dropping a stable, too. So probably going to go for camels?
Has to be camels, right? So that's what Indians are good at.
He's attacking Gray's villagers with his scouts now.
So, yeah. You could just tell,
Good job
man.
from Gray. Good job from Gray to save that villager.
You can just tell with Red's unit movement, he's doing so much more. What about Blue? Is Blue close? Yeah, see, Blue, I think his score was deceiving earlier. He's not close to clicking up, so Wrath is certainly the strongest, certainly in a nice position. Obadiah, who I thought would be the second best player, he'll be the second to Castle Age, and he's on the other side of the map.
Blue needs, Blue's got a lot of wood. He needs to drop down like 3 more docks somewhere along there. He's got a lot on berries too, and that is about to run out. Not good. The
best skill that you can learn in Age of Empires 2, if you're wondering how you can improve, is just looking at your resources and adapting with that.
Yeah.
So if you're in Blue's shoes, you realize, okay, I don't have a lot of food, but I have 1,500 wood. I should probably build farms, which he's doing now. I should probably add more fishing ships. So those are the types of things, and all, like...
If you look... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, all players start with build orders. You have to have a build, but the most important skill is the adjusting aspect, and Budapest is the map that you have to be able to adjust on, because there's no build order for this. It's just too complicated.
I was going to say, if you look at any player above, I'd say probably 2K2,
yep,
they never float res. And that there's differences in playstyle, but none of them ever float res. That's why
Yes.
it's such a big deal when we see a player floating res at that level. We're like, what is he doing?
Yep.
You know,
If-
and it's very noticeable.
And look at Wrath, for example. Wrath has 60 villagers. He has 3 stables. He doesn't have a lot of wood. He doesn't have a lot of food, a lot of gold floating. But he's constantly investing his resources, so... But that's something, it's going to be like anything else, it scales. So you'll slowly improve with that, but getting used to looking at the top left where your resources are is important. When we say floating resources, meaning banking resources that you're not using. So I'm not picking on blue, but the 1500 wood that we talked about was an example. Teal, for example, has 1700 food and a lot of excess gold at the moment. Those types of things.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about when you're 200 pop either. It's always nice to have an extra bank res when you're 200 pop, but like on the build up.
People have asked this a lot today, and I feel like it's worth mentioning. So the Hidden Cup 2 qualifiers will come to an end on Sunday. The set between Fire and Jordan 23 and Lan and Dogal, which are best of 7s, will decide on who takes the final 2 spots to get into the main event of Hidden Cup 2. I think the time for Jordan and Fire is 14 GMT on Sunday. I will be streaming that. And then 20 GMT for Dogal and Lan on Sunday. I'll probably just do a full day of streaming. The GMT times translate, I think it's 10 a.m. EST? But anyway, that will be happening on Sunday, so you have not missed those sets of games. And they'll, of course, go to YouTube. What's up with Purple here? Legion, Man-at-Arms, man? Man-at-Arms?
He's going in, dude. He did not like that tower pressure from Gray.
Yeah.
He's going in, and Gray... I mean, Red has 3 stables producing camels right now, so
Wow.
Gray's in a rough spot. Like, he's getting pushed by these men-at-arms. Archer's coming from Purple now. No upgrades on those. Coming over to put even more pressure on Gray now. He's gonna be distracted.
I feel like Purple has gone for a typical Aztec Arabia opening. You know, man-at-arms into archers. So maybe, you know, he's having trouble adapting to the 2 TCs, but he realizes what you would normally do with Aztecs, probably from watching games. That's kind of what I'm gathering from this.
He's been doing those build orders. That's what's happening.
Yeah, well, you know, Gray has had a lot of his focus on Purple, and I think he'll regret that. Frickin' Wrath, man, he's about to click up to Imp as well, with this many camels.
20 military, yeah. 3 stables producing, about to click up to Imp, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Obadiah.
He's made it look smooth.
Very smooth. And Obadiah, we haven't talked as much about him, but Dave, his economy's good. He has Burmese Eco, and he has Arambai. Arambai are one of the best unique units, if not the best unique unit for this game mode. They melt buildings. So, and his base is very safe, walled in. Yellow's to the north of him. I'll have to worry about the long swordsman there, but I think that Obadiah and Wrath are definitely the 2 strongest, and they happen to be on opposite sides.
And Wrath is stonewalling everything. He doesn't want to take any risks on people coming into his TCs and killing them.
Yeah.
And I mean, Arambai are great, but they do have a power curve. Once you get into late Imp, there's a lot of options to stop Arambai.
Yep, you're right. So I think that it depends on the style of play.
Oh, Purple! Oh, Purple! Why are you trying to put a castle there, man? Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh, that's what he was collecting the stone for, man. Oh, God. Yeah, that castle's never going up. Poor Legion. I think Legion will be the first person out of this game.
+2 on those knights as well. No fletching for the towers either.
Yeah.
So these knights,
1 damage a hit. Yeah. Spears won't be enough. Not versus this many knights with this many upgrades, and well, we knew it was going to be aggressive. It's a sudden death game. The players are very close.
Look at Viscarius. What is Viscarius doing with all these longswords? Is he gonna? Yo, Viscarius, if you run in and snipe those TCs...
Orange is just making skirmishers.
If there's a hole there, like if he forges through berries somehow...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He could even... If he stacks up against the house, he can kill it really quickly and then get in on those TCs.
Yeah.
He is Byzantines, though, Orange, so maybe will be harder.
I'm sure all the community of the game players know how to stack units against houses to take them down faster. I don't even know how to do that yet.
It's so easy though. Look, they're gonna go down anyway.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
arson. He's
Well,
gonna kill it. Now, why retarget the mill?
I'm
Why?
not sure. It's giving Lochster time to build the defensive castle.
But scariest. Why does he have a longsword in the mill?
Yeah, it's bugged in there. Lazy guy. He's trying to convince the mill employees that they can do this peacefully. And the other guys are not
if he had just
about
attacked
it.
that original house, he would have been in like 20 seconds ago.
Speaking of units going in, Wrath. Oh, great. Did you really fail with your house wall on the left? Oh, Wrath is about to get heavy camel. There's a hole in the houses, and
It's always a hole.
and Indian camels are insane versus buildings. I actually think that needs to be nerfed. I think they're like imp camels especially are insane. But watch this. Even before the upgrades come in.
It is a Persian TC, so I'm gonna
Oh,
watch
that's
it.
true. It's also the imp TC, so if Gray ends up surviving from this somehow, he won't be
He's
in
got
the
to
Imperial
repair
Age.
this. He's got to repair that. This TC's going down. He doesn't have the upgrades. All he's got is fletching.
No chance.
There's no chance against Indian camels.
Yeah, he gets a little bit more HP.
The scariest lost his army completely. If he had killed that house, he could have denied the castle, killed the TC, but instead he went for that mill.
That's going to be a real fight to look out for now, because Yellow
Yeah.
is going to be in the Imperial Age with a castle there, so he could bring out the Trebs.
With Malian infantry.
What's Green up to, by the way? Purple's going to die, right? Yeah, Purple is just a matter of time. What is Obadiah doing? Is he transporting? I feel like he might transport?
He is transporting. He's
Where?
got 3.
Where?
He's got 3 transports.
I knew
full.
it! I knew
Where
it!
is he? What? For what though? Where is he going? He has to go to yellow. He can't go to purple. Purple's dead.
It would be sweet if he'd be able to
Oh my God! Gray's TC is still up. Keep going.
Oh, it's gonna die.
The dream.
It's gonna die.
He didn't even get to him.
And these will be Imperial camels soon. But maybe, I mean, this would be quite a commitment to the snipe. Maybe Obadiah could transport a Vil, dock, and build more transport ships, then hit red. That would be the sniping century
That's
right
called
there.
a portage. That's what we call that in Canada.
Can Greg keep this TC up, Dave? What do you think? Yeah, he at least has pikes now. A
No.
few of them.
He's getting Imperial Camel.
No.
There's no way. I feel bad for Gray, man. He was beside Wrath. Wrath has been a beast so far this game, and Purple did not take kindly to that tower rush from Gray.
Yeah.
And distracted him long enough that Wrath could just clear him out.
And Gray, this is just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. He's on his way to Imp again, by the way. He says, why me? Yeah, you're just up against one of the better players, and I think that Yellow could face the same fate if Obadiah focuses on him.
No, Obadiah
But-
landed near Purple.
Yeah, Obadiah's not, which I find very peculiar, but I can appreciate the fact he's going for some type of a sneak.
See you later, Gray.
Yep.
We never knew you.
Barely knew Legion. Legion, the only reason he'll survive is because Red killed Gray.
I
Dude,
feel like Red could kill Blue as well. I mean, Blue's being distracted by Teal right now. Teal's trying to defend that one TC.
ooh,
He's
yeah.
killing the bombard cannon. He's actually going to save it for the time being. But those 2 bombard cannons from Blue are in such a good spot.
I see them, yeah. They can hit the camels. Yeah, I just... You know what's fascinating about this? Legion could have the comeback story of the day.
Mm.
I mean, he won't be killed by Red. Red will switch sides. Green is not attacking him. Green is doing something else. If he rebooms a bit, man, he could make enough petards to maybe surprise someone. It's gonna be tough, but you never know.
Oh, Blue. Poor Blue. These camels are going to... This is not a Byzantine TC. This is not a Persian TC.
Yeah.
This is going to go down. He doesn't even have masonry. Ah, he might have masonry. I think he might, yeah.
He just calls it. Indian camels... Well, first off, Wrath has played outstanding. But the camels are insanely strong. And so Blue will be out just like that. That will give Teal some time to relax a bit. But I think Teal could die. This could be a 1v1. This could
Orange
be...
die.
Yeah.
Orange is gonna die. I mean, he's stuck between a hammer and an anvil right now.
Yeah, on his way to the Imperial Age, but it's just a bit too late. Vascarius looking strong. Trebuchets and two-handed swordsman.
Blue is desperately repairing that TC, but all red has to do is task like 3 camels to clear up those villagers.
Yep.
Not gonna last very long.
Okay, so blue will be the next one to die. Anything that Wrath touches, he kills. And
What is green doing? What is Obadiah like?
he's
Obadiah is just hanging out on
Dave,
his homestead.
he's redocked. And he will make transports.
Oh, it's the portage.
There.
It's the portage.
It's the portage, exactly. But the question is, can he snipe 2 TCs without Wrath realizing? Wrath has imp camels.
If he brings 20 more, he probably can. If he gets that unique tech that gives them the plus damage.
Yeah,
for
then mana
stillness.
per cav.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think this Wrath hasn't gotten masonry either. He can definitely do it. If he's got to bring more though. He's got to bring more.
Yeah, this would not be enough. I'm not even sure this would be enough to kill 1 TC.
No, unless Wrath doesn't notice it. Then it is.
Yeah, he has to make more transports. This is such a huge commitment to a snipe. But I love it, man.
I respect it.
Yeah, exactly. This is the type of thing. If Obadiah loses here, no one's gonna care because he tried something different. Whereas if Wrath loses, then that's when I mean.
Ooh, Obadiah's going into Vascarius.
Wait, what?
With the majority of his army, man. Get under the TC, then attack.
Oh, that's dead TC.
Yeah. Oh, look at how fast that dies.
Is that 4 volleys?
Oh my god, maybe he can do it.
Yeah, now the other group is smaller. And the
Vascarius doesn't even realize yet. He doesn't even know.
Yeah, and Obadiah has defined that next TC. This could save Orange, actually. Orange is going to survive because of this.
Dude, Vascarius is dead.
He's so dead.
There's no universe in which he survives this.
No, not at all. And he hasn't said anything. It doesn't seem like he's reacted with his units. It won't matter.
Oh my god. Yeah,
2,
there's no way, dude. He just
3,
noticed right now.
4. 5.
Wow.
Okay, so currently, Wrath is
Obadiah's
looking for
on
a
the
new
move.
target. Who will that target be?
If I was Wrath, I would go to Obadiah. And it looks like he's scouting out with, he's using Light Cav to scout.
Yeah. Yup, he sees him. Now, if there's holes in this wall, could be trouble for Obadiah.
I think Obadiah can defend against the camels, though. With all that was Aaron by, if he repairs his TCs,
Yeah.
looks like he has masonry as well, which is a good tech.
How many Arambai was in the other group? 30? The group he just used to attack the TCs from yellow.
Let's see, 10, 25. If Wrath doesn't notice, he can kill the TC.
Yes.
If he doesn't notice. I think he can take one down even if he does notice.
Yeah.
It's the second one that he might not be able to take down.
Yeah, you need to get both of them.
He's landing right now. He's landing right now. Go,
so
go.
he's attacking.
Don't attack the fish.
The transports can be weird sometimes. He needs the whole group together. Here he goes. This is Wrath's point of view. Seems very peaceful here.
Wrath is going in with
He's
his
sending
camels
camels
right
back.
now. I don't think
he's sending camels back.
Okay.
He deleted a hole in his wall, but it depends on if he can produce more at home. You have to attack the TC. Do not attack the units. Stop attacking the units. Attack the TC only, Obadiah.
No, he's not gonna get this.
I don't think so. I think the imp camels are too strong.
There's too many camels now. I mean, those Arambai are doing work against them.
He might.
Oh my goodness,
He might
dude.
kill it.
What is this?
He'll kill one.
Man!
And wait! Meanwhile, Obadiah's gonna lose one. And Obadiah doesn't have any help. Oh, he does have some helps. Oh my god, this is...
Hit for tat, son.
Oh my god.
Get him near the DC. Get your villagers ready to repair.
Sit underneath it. You can't patrol here, Obadiah. You have to sit underneath it so red doesn't. Oh my god!
Repair it. Repair. Yeah, he's fine. Repair.
Is he?
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Is he?
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm not so sure, David.
No, he's fine. 100% he's fine.
Oh my god, that was... Alright, he's fine, yeah. 100%.
Told you, man.
Yeah.
You gotta believe.
Woo, that was
Never
close.
a doubt. It wasn't close at all. Never a doubt.
Went down to 500, please.
What are you talking about,
He
man?
had to have like His whole eco turned into repair bills. Well, credit to Obadiah for not messing around there. I probably would have only sent 10 or 15 repair bills. He sent everything close. So now will Obadiah be able to try and snipe again? I'm not so sure.
Dude, I'm just surprised. Like, if Obadiah gets anywhere, he just needs to juke the military.
Yeah.
He can probably shred these walls pretty quick with those Arambai. Like, I'm surprised how fast they killed that TC.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know, like, Wrath has got to get masonry, man.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just waiting for orange or purple to swoop in. There's this, or teal. There's this giant 1v1 going on between the two top dogs.
Well, I don't think purple's swooping into anything. Look at this. Look at this. That looks like... You know the first Aztec campaign level? This is like Tabasco right here. This is a sad village.
Oh, man. Oh, I believe. It's fine, man. 100% he'll get a kill. 100%. Wise move from Obadiah to tech into Halbs. Keep the Halbs underneath the TC. And, oh, look at the journey he's going on, Dave. He's looping around. He's going for the TC snipe, playing the objective. See this.
Dude, if you're green, you can kill these walls.
Yeah.
You just got to get next to that TC, and he can do this if he gets in here. Even if he just charged that wall and killed the gate,
yeah,
or killed the walls.
He's running through blue's base. Do you see this on the right?
Yep, but red's got it all walled in that direction.
At least, yeah. I mean, if red has noticed this, and it seems like he has. Yeah, green's doubling back.
Now he's trapped. It's too late.
Yep,
now.
units will die now. But it's a sign that Obadiah is going for the snipes. Red will have to think about going sneaky himself, though I'm not sure how that would work.
I'm just so surprised how fast.
It's crazy, man.
TC died.
It's crazy. Yeah, I thought for sure it would have stayed up.
Yeah. Your prediction about orange swooping in might be correct. He's got quite the army now.
Yeah, and no one has any need to focus on the guy. You know, this is where, if you're in Lotchter's shoes, you can go for the stealthiest of snipes, because you have the time. Obadiah doesn't have the time. Obadiah has to fight now. He has to... This turns into a standard 1v1, but for purple... Maybe not purple, but for teal and orange, man? Like, we haven't even talked about teal in a long time. There's potential here.
Yeah, teal's Mongols, too. He's going up to Imp.
Yeah, go
Get
for
those Magadai numbers up.
Rams.
Get some siege rams. Ferrari rams. Send them in.
Make 10 siege towers. Get champion with arson. Get drill. Mongol siege towers are the fastest unit in the game, so...
Maybe if purple...
Oh, look at green's dock real quick. Sorry to interrupt. Do you see how those two camels died next to the dock where green was about to transport?
Oh, he's going to portage again. That's a good strat. I mean, if red knows what's up. He's walled it off there.
Ooh, yeah.
But I think he's cut through. No, he's making a castle there. That's smart. That's really smart.
I think red noticed the transports. That was my point, because the camels died there.
Yeah, he did.
Jeez. Well, that's really... The level of play between these two has been really impressive. And masonry now. Finally getting masonry. And he's walling the TC. See, this is the mistake that some players make. They won't wall their TC as well. I think that's the safest play. But you never know.
He's walled it with a house. So that house will
Oh,
get
God.
shredded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than playing a 1v1 and being
That's
ahead.
a one shot.
Yeah, I've done that so many times. At least it's not as bad as Cloud trying to wall Paladins out with a Palisade Gate in the Hidden Cup 2 qualifiers.
Did he actually?
Yeah, man, like, he forgot to wall his base, and 40 Frank Paladins are on the way, and he
Dude,
Palisade Gates.
You know that meme where it's like, it shows a door, and in the lock there's like a Cheeto?
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's a Palisade Gate to Paladins. It's a Cheeto holding your door closed.
Oh, teal. Oh, so orange is going to kill teal. I guess that makes sense. I wasn't thinking about that possibility for some reason. So teal will have no response to this. Josie is going to be outie. Lots of repairs right now.
Red got fortified wall too, so good luck, green.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of wall. There are some weak points, as you said. So if there's a hole, then maybe. But yeah, it's looking pretty solid now.
You know,
oh god! Now what does Wrath do? Do you think he commits to the TC or fights the army?
He's got to fight the army. He can't take the TC.
Yeah. Oh.
This is so ugly.
Oh god.
I mean, he might win.
Yeah.
He still might win this fight. He is gonna win this.
He'll kill him.
He took a bad engagement there. Running around those camels is not a good look.
But if he
attacking the TC, no.
Is it 100% or is it 50% this time?
No, there's just no way.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's clearing out the Arambai.
Man, if he cleared out the army first, he could have.
I think the same. Yeah. He tried to do both.
You can't go 50-50, man. You have to go 100% one option.
Yeah, good point.
That was a bad move.
Hard to judge though, because like I never see
That's not
you
hard
very.
to judge.
Listen, we know that you're very confident in how you judge fights. All right, we get it.
I'm just gonna be extremely confident from this.
That
point
is your
in the game.
strong suit, judging the fights. But for other people who rarely see these armies, it's hard to judge. And oh, green! Oh my God, green is just transported into the castle. The red built.
No, man.
Oh man, he lost 2 transports that were full of Arambai, and these Arambai.
I mean, he could kill the. If he brings them over here outside the castle's range, maybe red won't notice, and he can like slowly make his way through the walls.
Yeah, it's gonna be slow, all right.
But, it's extremely slow.
Maybe just house him. I think the better strategy is try and kill his houses.
I'm just looking at orange, man. Orange needs to take a page out of red's and wall his TC, and like make sure he has some army accessible around his, because he's only got 1 left.
This game it's gonna be tough for orange because of how good green and red are playing. But
he's killing teal.
Exactly. This could not be more perfect for him. The script is written, man. Orange. Just imagine the timing if green kills red and then orange kills green immediately after, or the other way around. It would be beautiful.
Yeah, and purple. I mean, purple's got to get. If purple had boomed up to more TCs in the back, there's plenty of space.
Well, you can't make more TCs. But,
oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, but
right.
making skirms and jags is.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, he is Aztec, so maybe he's gonna get Aflac at some point.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking he just needs imp and trebs and transports, right? Or petards, something like that. Just you have to take risks, and I'm really hoping that Legion can come back. It is kind of sad that I forgot he existed for the last 20 minutes, but you know, it's fine.
Look at teal. He's gonna kill like all of these bombard cannons here.
It's a lot though.
Careful. Yeah, actually, orange is doing pretty good with them.
Yeah, I think he has just enough bombard cannons to kill the rams. Normally that's good.
Wow. Why did he not go directly for the cannons? I guess he was just walking through.
Maybe he figures, oh, I'm gonna die. Let's try and kill orange real quick. And then he ran right through orange's army. But
I've never actually seen capped rams with drill before.
Yeah,
it's usually
weird.
You get the siege ram upgrade first.
Oh, and I bet you've never seen capped ram before loom. Because Teal's like, this is a great time to get loom.
Oh my goodness.
Obadiah says, somebody help versus these camels, and Teal says B right there. That's amazing.
Problems.
That's amazing. I don't think there's ever been last words that epic.
What a roller coaster of emotions for Green. He's like, can I get some help? And Josie's like, I'm coming, man. Defeated.
Oh, that was so good.
Yes.
Oh no, purple! He says always a hole. Yeah, there's a massive hole here, man.
Dude, you had a hole there for so
That's like, that doesn't even count as a
You
hole.
had the palisade walls too. You had a Cheeto in your door, man.
It doesn't even count as a hole. That's a road, man. Jeez. Well, okay,
Canyon.
So there's 3 people left. Lotster's score is definitely not helping him right now. I think if his score was 3,000 points lower, then Wrath would be a little bit.
I think
less
Wrath is
cost.
still going to try for green, though, because he's seen the threat.
Yeah.
He knows Aaronby can shred his TC.
True.
And he hasn't seen anything from orange.
True.
All he's seen is that teal was defeated. So until he sees something, and he will see it before it happens because of his walls,
Yeah.
he's not going to be too concerned, I don't think. Or he shouldn't be, anyway.
Yeah, I agree. And he has a lot of vision on the right, and he's also building some outposts and castles there, so he's well aware. He even sees orange on the minimap, so at least knows the general location.
He's making even more layers of walls. Wrath is playing this exactly the way you should play this.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's really, really safe. You can never be too safe in sudden death. However, there's nothing more exciting than seeing a safe person get sniped. And I think that green is going to try this for the third, fourth time. Nal knows there's a castle there for red. If he tried two, if he tries this again, but he'll go the route of the transport.
Where if he transports to like Gray's base, he could kill that stable and go in. To red,
Yeah, I think he could just run right through. He doesn't need to transport.
Yeah.
He can see that as well. It's similar to the house thing you mentioned earlier with that wall. If you use a building to wall instead of the fortified wall, it's not something you'll pick up on right away, but it could be devastating. It could be the difference.
I like how Wrath walled outside his one house, so now his TC is fairly secure.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
But I mean, that gate is pretty. The gate and the blacksmith are two vulnerable points in that wall. Gates have less armor than regular walls.
Yeah. So the HP doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
Blacksmith is well. There's fortified. Oh, dude, his lumberjacks and farmers are walking through the gate, or maybe it's just this one lumberjack.
Dude, look at this castle from purple. Look at him shred this with Aaronby.
Castle.
These things
purple.
are strong,
yeah.
dude.
And green is making his move. He's going through Gray's base. He's not going the direction we wanted, but he's going somewhere.
Is red gonna mine through that gold mine? There's a gold mine right in his wall.
He'll walk through the gate. If they're bringing gold back, they will walk. Look at that.
Dude, no, the gold mine is at 60. The gold mine is at 60.
Okay, I don't think Obadiah will know. Obadiah will probably attack the wall.
Lockstar's dying, by the way.
This would be the time for Obadiah. Lockstar's dead.
That wall is dying so fast. Yo, that wall is dying.
Quick wallet.
Yo, he's quick wall. He's trying to quick wall. Go through. Go through. Go through.
Run past it, Obadiah. Run past it. Oh, what an epic quick wall. That was sick. Now, it's not going to last long. But it's buying himself time. That wall piece will go down. Obadiah, don't look at anything else, man. Go.
Bring your second group, too. Bring your second group that was attacking that castle. Where's that? Oh, he's going through with this Aaronby group. The walls are still around the TC. He can't range it from outside.
He has to sit next to it and just choose a tile. Don't play games here, Green. No, don't. No, God, Obadiah, I can't look. Oh, he tried to click the TC.
No,
with 5 range units.
Man. Oh no, he's getting attacked by the castle now. I mean, there's no villagers in there to repair, so yeah.
I think the play.
You gotta know your range of your.
Yeah, and it's smart. It's very smart walling from Wrath, because had he walled to the TC directly around it, it would not have worked. And well, you know, Wrath has been the king of this game. Obadiah says cheese. Wrath says smart. And then Obadiah says boring. So Obadiah saying, okay, you're going to make 5 layers of walls. Impressive, Kappa, I guess.
He's salty.
It's a bit salty, yeah. I mean, you lose that many
Maybe you got to know the range of your units when you do something like that.
Yeah.
You can't just click and hope.
I honestly think he can kill that one tile of wall, get in underneath the TC, and take it very close.
If he goes to the gate and kills it,
yeah, because
the gate, not only is it lower armor, but it's harder to wall behind because it's a bigger surface area. Yeah. So if he goes to the gate and kills it, he can get in there and kill
One thing's for sure, though. Wrath has been the best player in this game, and he should win this game with the gold he has. So, I mean, if Obadiah loses this, it wouldn't be the biggest surprise from this point forward because he doesn't have the res. But he has to continue doing this, man. He had, like, now, He'll try and defend, and then he'll run out with another group. This is how he's going to have to win.
Yep.
And he doesn't have walls, but
And
he has...
there's a hole in the wall now for red
Ooh.
where he mined that gold.
Good
so
point.
If Obadiah just clicks in, he'll find his way.
I think there's a level
Red's-
to it where walling is smart, but it also can be almost too smart.
It's a false sense of security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so at least red has had multiple warnings now, but
Oh, he walled that hole. Okay. He walled it. He's cognizant of that
Yeah.
hole. And he keeps trying to go for that TC, but with 3 castles there,
yeah,
those halberdiers, like, he's gonna have to come up with something better than Imperial camels to deal with this.
I think Obadiah has made the mistake to try and click towards the TC, and so the units will try and find the best area to go in, and they'll run into the castles. You need to follow him the whole way.
If he kills this
Gate.
gate, he could find that blacksmith.
Gate,
Gate.
it's going down pretty quick.
Like,
He still can't kill the TC.
he's got quite a few units there.
He needs
If he
Trebs.
finds this blacksmith,
Well, I guess Trebs wouldn't help him. Like, he somehow,
Find the
I don't know
blacksmith.
how he would sneak. But the blacksmith isn't part of the wall, right?
it is. It is.
Is there a gap there? Behind the
It is
blacksmith?
part of the wall.
Dude!
Yeah.
He could
There's
do
no
this!
villagers here.
He could do- No! Stop! Don't attack the units in this case. Just go for the wall.
No. Oh no. Yeah, there's no way.
Wall! 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 Wall!
No, there's no way.
Have faith! No. I still think even if he attacks the wall immediately, he doesn't do it.
No,
Yeah.
that's why he's got to go for the blacksmith. That was too few Aaron by.
Yeah, but then you run underneath the castle fire. It's... I don't know.
He was getting hit by the castle.
I'm not
anyway.
convinced there's a hole behind the blacksmith, man. There's
Yeah,
definitely
click,
stone walls behind
click.
it.
Click.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a stone wall behind. I can't see it.
Moron.
Yeah,
I'm gonna change...
that would be the biggest debate.
You've been
if I was
talking
trying
about
to
the
do it.
blacksmith all game.
Yo, that would have been the biggest debate of all time if I was trying to do it. Oh man.
You know that, like, if you were playing this, I'd be thinking, why
I would be so frustrated.
why is Dave attacking that blacksmith? Dave is smarter than
so
this.
bad. Oh god. But you know what I would do? And I'm not expecting this from Obadiah, but what I would do, since you can range it from certain points outside this TC, I would put all 40 of my Aaron by on no attack stance, patrol right up against the wall, stop them so that they're all within range, and then attack with 40 from outside the
Yeah,
wall.
and Obadiah is not doing that. Only custom scenario nerds are gonna know that. Yeah, so Dave talked about stacking earlier. I think you have a video on it, but basically, you can stack units so like 40 units, especially melee, it's important, can attack the same spot, and stacking is a very helpful tool. So. And here, Obadiah goes again. Dave, he could run right past the mining camp after destroying this gate. Has the hill advantage, but...
That mining camp's gonna die in one hit.
Yeah,
He doesn't wall it
but
up
there's
quickly,
more...
But he's gonna wall it up
Just
quickly.
enough to give him time.
Wrath is too good with these quick walls.
Wrath
He's
is
just too good.
extremely good.
2, 3,
No.
4, dead.
Dead.
This wall is gonna die pretty fast, but yeah, these Aaron by are toast.
At what point does Obadiah run out of resources, or is he collecting some? I guess there's plenty of gold around him.
He's gonna lose his castles. I mean, slowly but
Yeah,
surely,
yeah.
Wrath is pushing forward, and he's just gonna lose them one by one while he's tossing units away at Wrath's base. And to be honest, I don't know what the solution is for Obadiah.
There's not
Because-
much. You'd have to win in a straight-up fight. Unless you run underneath that gate that's next to the castle. There's currently a villager holding that open.
The worst thing that could have possibly happened for Obadiah is Lockster dying.
Yes, exactly. Once Lodster died, Wrath could fully focus on Obadiah. Obadiah has played extremely well. It's just that Wrath is playing extremely smart. Wrath's quick walls are incredible. He's always on the ball. He hasn't been surprised once. Triple layer walls in most areas. You know, there's still a risk that he could over mine this gold on the left. There's still a risk that he could lose that stable, but every time something happens, Red seems to see it, and I think we're not in a position where Obadiah can snipe anymore. He feels like he has to defend.
He has to.
Oh,
It's a slow death now. Now he's ranging the TC.
What is he?
He's trying to kill the Trebs, man. He has to kill the Trebs.
Oh, that's true.
Like,
He's dead.
He can't not kill the Trebs.
GG. What a game.
Yeah.
Wait, his vills that were repairing got hit.
Are these Trebs not hitting the TC?
They're hitting the repair vills instead.
Hitting the vills. He's targeting. Is this a troll?
No.
He's targeting the vills.
It happens. It's really annoying actually, but
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
yeah, that's a funny thing. You'll target the TC, but if the hit connects with the villager, the TC won't take any damage.
No, but I've seen that, but I've never seen it three villagers.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine if that would make all the difference in a game, though. That would be tilting. But man, it has to be said, Wrath just played so good. Very smart.
He demolished.
His
everyone.
build was insane. Yeah, it was incredible. Obadiah played well, and I think he went for exactly what he should have gone for. If he tries to fight straight up, it's a mistake. Go for the snipes. He tried transporting multiple times. He tried breaking through multiple times. I don't think there's anything more we could have expected from Wrath here. I mean, sorry, from Obadiah.
Well, the first time he transported, he sent 40 units over to yellow at the same time. He killed the TC.
Yeah.
And then he sent 25 over to Wrath. If he had sent all of those units over to Wrath, I think Wrath is dead.
Yeah.
And then the second time he was in, the way he attacked the TC was a bit suspect.
You have to, if you're going to try and surprise someone like that, it has to work on the first try. You can't, especially with two TCs, because even if you kill one TC, someone's going to realize, oh, geez, this is dangerous. This is a threat. We can't let this happen again, and then wall, which is essentially what happened here. Because then Wrath walled the water, then he castled the water. But it's still it's easy to say now in hindsight. If Wrath wouldn't have played as solid, then Obadiah could have killed him the first time. You never know. It was pretty cool to have those two in the game, though, on opposite sides. I'm still slightly disappointed that Wrath killed Lodster, man. I had high hopes for him. I was really hoping that he could surprise us.
Yep, me too.
40,000 gold for Wrath, 50,000 food. Look at the economy difference. He had 13,000 more gold than Obadiah in this game, and 28,000 more food. Quality stuff, more faster feudal, castle, and imp times, faster research count, or higher research count. And that timeline, man, all green, all red. And then a bit of orange. Lodster... Wait, why did Lodster survive? Lodster survived because Obadiah killed Vascarius, right? I think that was how it planned out. But Lodster had the time. He reboomed. He just got sniped before he could get things going.